Yo, what's up, people? What's up? This is Tireo, and I'm back, y'all, with another video and also another eye-opening message. And in this message, man, I'm going to be talking to you people about snitches in the Bible and online snitches. Okay, I'm going to repeat that. In this message, I'm going to be talking to you people about snitches in the Bible and online snitches. Okay, because you got to understand something about this walk with God, man. This walk with God is not what all of you people have thought it was. You know, it's not all mapped out what they made you think it was in church. Okay, it's just not, you know, because you're walking with God, you're fighting against demons and spirits and principalities and powers of the air, and you're going to come across a bunch of people who are going to be jealous of your success. They're going to be hating on what you're doing for God. They're not going to like you, and they'll even try to sink you and snitch on you and rat on you. You know what I'm saying? And all of that comes with the walk with God, man. All of that comes with the walk with God. You're going to have people who are going to be trying to snitch on you on what you're doing for God. You're going to have rats and snakes and straight haters, man. And I got to reveal this to y'all, man. The real followers of God in the Bible had snitches. Them dudes had people who were snitching on them. It was a lot of snitches in the Bible. We already know the first snitch was Judas. We already know that Judas was a rat. He was a snitch, man. He snitched on Jesus, you know what I'm saying, and had Jesus set up, you know, for money. At that, for money. It's crazy because Judas was doing it for cash, but the whole time Judas was a snitch and Judas was a rat. Okay, he was, man. He was a snitch and he was a rat. And see, people forget that in the kingdom of heaven, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you really walking with God and you really doing the real will of God, man, you're going to have snitches. You're going to have snitches off top. I'm going to repeat it, man. When you are really following God and you doing the real will of God, snitches going to be trying to snitch on you and hate on you. Judas had it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Jesus had it. Judas was snitching on Jesus. Judas was the first snitch that really just tripped everybody out when we all picked up the Bible. We all know the story of Jesus and Judas, so I ain't even got to go into that. But it's other snitches in this Bible that I'm going to talk about. Okay? And after I talk about that, I'm going to talk about the online snitches, because you got snitches in the Bible and you got online snitches as well. Okay, and one thing I'm talking about you real followers of God. One thing that you real followers of God gotta understand, man. You're gonna come across snitches. You gotta understand that every real follower of God in the Bible has snitches. All of them. All of them. Jesus had Judas who was snitching on him. Moses had the hateful, jealous Israelites who was snitching on him. Elijah had people snitching on him because they went and told Jezebel what Elijah was doing. They were snitches, man. But I'm gonna show you some more snitches in the Bible right quick. Let's go to Daniel right quick, man. The book of Daniel right quick. Daniel had snitches on him, and I'm gonna show you the scripture of that. Okay, I'm gonna show you the scripture of that. Daniel had dudes that was snitching on him. You got to understand, that was the whole reason why they threw Daniel in the lion's den. The reason why they threw Daniel in the lion's den was because Daniel was around a bunch of snitches, man. I'm going to show you this stuff for yourself, man. Go to the book of Daniel, if you will. The book of Daniel, chapter 6. The book of Daniel, chapter 6, verses 4 and 5. The book of Daniel, chapter 6, verses 4 and 5. It's right here. Daniel had snitches. These dudes were snitches, man. Watch this stuff. I'm in the book of Daniel, chapter 6, verses 4 and 5. And look what it said. It says, so the governors and satraps sought to find some charge against Daniel concerning the kingdom, but they can find no charge or fault because he was faithful, nor was there any error or fault found in him. Then these men said, we shall not find any charge against this Daniel unless we find it against his concerning the law of his God. Look at the book of Daniel with an open eye, if you will. Chapter 6, verses 4 and 5. These dudes trying to find some charge against Daniel. So who were these dudes, Tireo? These dudes were snitches, man. Snitches. How you going to try to find some fault or some charge against Daniel, and Daniel ain't even bothering nobody? The dude just doing the will of God for his life. They were snitches, man. They was snitches. And this was the reason why they threw Daniel in the lion's den, because you had a bunch of snitches trying to report Daniel. Snitches, man. Snitches. And trust me on this, if you are a real follower of God, and if you are doing the real will of God, you're going to come across snitches. They're going to be jealous of what you're doing. They're going to hate on what you're doing. And they will try to snitch on you and report you to somebody or to something off top because they snitches. I know all about this stuff, man. This is why Tireo don't waste his time getting cool with everybody, because it's a waste of time, man. This is why I don't get cool with everybody online, man. Come on, man. It's a bunch of haters online, folk who hate me, a bunch of snitches, man. They snitches, they rats, man. Trust me, y'all, I've been down this road already with haters and jealous-hearted people and snitches, man. You have snitches in the Bible. So people gotta be stupid to think I don't know what they're trying to do. You see what I'm saying? Judas was a snitch. Snitched on Jesus. Daniel ran into snitches. I'm going to show you some more. Okay? Here it is. Even Nehemiah. They snitched on Nehemiah. Show it to you for yourself, man. They straight snitched on Nehemiah. Go to the book of Nehemiah, if you will. The book of Nehemiah, chapter 6, verse 7. The book of Nehemiah, chapter 6, verse 7. The book of Nehemiah, chapter 6, verse 7. Because they try to snitch on Nehemiah, man, and have him reported. Snitches, man. The book of Nehemiah, chapter 6, verse 7. Here it is. It says, and you have also appointed prophets to proclaim concerning you at Jerusalem, saying, there is a king in Judah. Now these matters will be reported to the king. Who they trying to report, Tireo? They trying to report Nehemiah, man. This is in the book of Nehemiah, chapter 6, verse 7. They trying to report Nehemiah. They're trying to report him. They had a man's son down, man. They trying to basically get rid of Nehemiah. See what I'm saying? Folks, I studied all this stuff already. I already know the game on the kingdom of heaven, man. This is why I be the way I be. This is why I continue to diss phony people. This is why I continue to diss phony, pagan, hateful, jealous Christians. They snitches. They rats. The dudes in the Bible had this. And let me tell you, if you're listening to this right now, oh yes, you're going to come across them snitches, man. You're going to come across them snitches, man. And I'm going to talk about the online snitches in a minute, man. But this is serious because it's crazy. Because in church, they don't even tell you what come with all this stuff, man. They just paint you that false image. Oh, you're following Jesus, and that's it. Man, I'm telling you, if you're a real follower of Jesus, man, folk gon' snitch on you, hate on you. You're going to run into a bunch of rats. Come on, man. Because you're doing the real will of God. Let me tell you something. Check this out. Even the disciples, remember we all know the story of them dudes. Even the disciples, they were snitching on them in the book of Acts. Why do you think Peter and Matthew and Thomas and the Apostle Paul and all the other disciples kept getting thrown in prison? Because they were snitching on them. They was ratting on Peter and them. They were straight snitching on Paul. That's why them dudes stayed in jail. If y'all notice, man, those disciples stayed in prison. Throughout their whole walks with God, them dudes stayed in jail. Why did they stay in prison, Tireo? Because they was running into a bunch of snitches. You see what I'm saying, man? It's the truth. It's the truth, man. Even Joseph's brothers in the Bible sold him to slavery a bunch of snitches, a bunch of rats, man. Straight sold that dude into slavery. His own brothers, man. Y'all already know that. You can't even trust your own family members. You see what I'm saying? It's true. You can't even trust other followers of God. You can't trust them. See, this is what y'all got to understand. Just because a person tell you they following God, that don't mean you supposed to trust them. That don't mean you supposed to be friends with them. That don't mean you supposed to be cool with them. That don't mean you supposed to get close with them. You want to know why? Because David was following God, and look what he done to Uriah. He killed Uriah, then took the man's wife. See what I'm saying? So just because somebody telling you they following God, that don't mean you let your guards down. That don't mean you get cool with them. That don't mean you get close with them. Because look what David did Uriah. David set Uriah up, had him killed, then took the man's wife. Come on, man. If I was around David, I'd have looked David in his face and told him, look, David, I ain't trusting you, brother. I don't care how much you're saying you're a man after God's heart. I ain't trusting you, man. Gotta be crazy. Snitches, man, and rats. And it's sad because David snitched on Uriah. David had Uriah set up and killed. David was a secret snitch. See what I'm saying, man? This real, man. This ain't a game, people. If you really, really into the real will of God, and if you really following God for real, man, you're going to come across snitches. You're going to come across them, man. Snitches in the Bible and online snitches. Now, let me get to the online snitches. First thing first is this. I want to say this right quick. We already know we got snitches in the world. We know that. We know we got snitches in the world, man. Okay, so I ain't even got to go into that. We already know people be snitching on people in the streets. People be snitching on people in the world. But I'm talking about snitches in the Bible. Now I'm talking about the online snitches. I just showed you how they snitched on Daniel. I just showed you how they snitched on Nehemiah. They snitched on Elijah. Judas snitched on Jesus. They were straight snitching on the disciples and having the disciples thrown in prison in the book of Acts. Now I'm going to get to the online snitches. The online snitches, man. This is what the online snitches do. They try to have your videos flagged. They try to report your videos to YouTube. They go behind your back and they try to message other people talking about you. They online snitches, man. Come on, man. They online snitches and they know who they are out there. They know who they are. They online snitches, man. That's what the online snitches do online, y'all. They try to report your videos to YouTube. They try to get your videos flagged. They try to get your channel and your pages shut down. See what I'm saying? They go behind your back and they try to message other people talking about you. They snitches, man. That's what they do online, y'all. Now y'all see why I don't get cool with folk on YouTube. Now y'all see that. This is why I don't even let people comment under my videos on YouTube. Because it's a waste of time. Because I have so many haters to where a person will subscribe to my channel and still hate. I got people who literally subscribe to my channels and they still hate me. How can you subscribe to my channels, watch my videos, and still be a hater and a snitch? You sick, man. You crazy. You crazy. And people do this, y'all. People do this. They're online snitches. People do it. People literally subscribe to my channel, watch my videos, and still hate and still snitch. And then go behind my back and secretly message other people talking about me. You see all that drama they got going on? And y'all wonder why I don't let folk comment under my videos. That's why. Because they got too much going on with them. First they want to comment under your video. Then they want to debate with you about your video. Then they want to hate on you about your video. Then they want to snitch on you. Man, they come with too much, man. I ain't got time for all that. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm going to do to keep it peaceful, I'm going to just disable the comments off top. That's the smart thing to do. That's the smart thing to do. And let me tell you something. If you are a person who is listening to this, and if you are doing videos on YouTube like me, don't even let people comment under your video because it's a waste of time, man. You ain't got nothing to prove to them. It's a waste of time, because this is what they gonna do. This is what they gonna do. They gonna comment under your video. Okay? They gonna comment under your video, right? Then they gonna secretly hate on you. Then they gonna try to debate with you about your own video. Then right after that, they gonna secretly snitch on you. And then they gonna secretly message other people about you. They snitches, man. So what's the purpose of letting them comment under my videos? It don't make sense. You see what I'm saying? That's the truth. This is why I block so many people on my Facebook page, because it just don't make sense, man. Online snitches and rats, man. Seriously. How you gonna try to report videos on YouTube? And then this is the crazy part about it. You don't even own YouTube. YouTube is not your site. That's when you know folks are really gone, y'all. That's when you know folks are crazy down here, man. These folks be on YouTube like they own YouTube. Like YouTube is their site. It's not your site. You don't own YouTube, man. It's crazy. But that's the way it is down here. And that's the way it is when you're walking with God and you're walking in this serious truth. But see, y'all, I'm the kind of person, can't stop Tireo. You can't stop a dude who way smarter than you. Oh no, you can't. I'm 10 times smarter than all the people who watching my videos. You can't stop me, okay? Because my videos will never stop showing online. That's why I got TireoForChrist.com. www.TireoForChrist.com. My videos over there. So you can't stop me. You gotta be crazy to think I'm gonna let you stop me. You gotta be crazy to think that I'm gonna let you shut me down. You gotta be nuts, man. My personal website got millions of views. That's right. So here it is. If you gonna hate on the video, here it is. If you gonna hate on my videos online on YouTube, that's cool. You can hate on them, but that don't mean you gonna stop the video, because the video I'm gonna put it on my website too. Because I already know what people doing out there, man. I already know people secretly flagging my videos. And that's stupid, because I got my own website, TireoForChrist.com. So you can't stop me. Now watch this. This is how dumb the snitches are. This is how stupid the snitches are. Let me hip y'all to some game. I got the kind of videos, man, to where people gonna continue to watch them till the day they die. That's the kind of videos I have. People cannot stop watching my videos. So this is what the snitches gotta understand. This is what the snitches gotta understand. I'm the kind of person to where people love my videos. They love what I do. They love my stuff. So it don't matter how much you try to snitch and stop something. If you try to stop the videos from happening on YouTube, everybody just gonna go to my website, TireoForChrist.com. They just gonna go over there. You wanna know why they just gonna go over there? Because they're addicted to my messages. They're addicted to my videos. They love what I'm doing. The messages and the videos is reaching them. So you gotta understand this, man. You trying to flag the videos on YouTube is a waste of time, because they just gonna go to my website and watch them. And see, snitches are stupid because the things they do don't make sense. You see, you can't stop people from liking a person. You can't stop people from liking Tireo. You can't stop people from liking my videos. That don't make sense, because you have no control over their life. People like what they want. People watch what they want. Okay? People follow what they want. So if all the snitches try to hate me and report my stuff and try to get my videos flagged, everybody just gonna come to www.TireoForChrist.com, because you can't outbeat me. You can't outthink me. I'm smart. I already know what all this stuff is about. The people in the Bible had snitches, man. So I already know I'm gonna have them. You see, Judas snitched on Jesus. They snitched on Elijah, and that's why Jezebel was hating on him. They snitched on Daniel. That's why Daniel was thrown into the lion's den. They snitched on Nehemiah. Come on, man. They straight snitched on Daniel's friends, and that's why they threw his friends in the fiery furnace, man. I know the game. I know the Bible, man. I know what come with all this stuff, man. That's why I'm 10 times smarter than you haters who listening to this. So with all that being said, man, www.TireoForChrist.com. Snitches can't stop me. The videos will still get played. Peace, y'all. I'm out.